if your heart sinks at the thought of meeting someone again, then don't. But, you know, if you think this could potentially be a friend, or if this is just somebody that you feel they're attractive enough, you feel relaxed enough with them, definitely go for it. Don't expect your heart to soar this early on. Well, I guess you're more relaxed, you know, you've met once before, you have some sort of, all those expectations and judgments and preconceptions are sort of, can be put to one side, and you can just really be with that person and see how you feel with them, see how they make you feel, how they impact on you really. On the second date you could have a meal. I mean, certainly on the first date it's just a drink. Because you don't want to be lumbered if you're not going to get on. You don't want to sit through a 3-course meal or go for a really long walk. But if you already have agreed to meet again, you obviously know enough about this person that you feel comfortable enough to share a meal. So maybe a meal would be fine, or a walk would be nice. People can be nervous, and this can happen on a first or even a second date. If somebody seems like they might be potentially you know, a partner, and that's how you're viewing them, then you want to sort of you want to ask questions about how they see their future, whether they're thinking about having babies or not. And believe you me, that's a mistake that a lot of people make, because it's such an important thing. You know, this is such an important thing. People don't sort of want to waste their time. They want to know exactly where that person's coming from, because they maybe have had experiences where they've, you know, invested a lot of years with somebody and then find out they didn't want to have children. So it gets very urgent. And I think that's something to avoid. You need to sort of really, you know, contain all that and relax and just get to know someone slowly. Never speak about your exes, not this early on, because it's probably you're not going to be saying anything particularly flattering, and that just doesn't reflect particularly well on you. And it's not something that somebody really wants to hear about at that stage. They want their attention, you know, they want it to be about you and them and what's going on, rather than bringing in the past. I wouldn't say that would be necessarily a very good idea, to bare your soul. I mean, it obviously depends on the context and what you're talking about, but I think you don't actually know this person well enough, however relaxed you feel, to sort of be disclosing really deep and intimate stuff, because it could put them off, it could scare them off, because they don't know you, and they you know, I think it's not the wisest thing. I mean, I was just to see how you feel with that person, whether they could potentially be a friend or not, because I think that's a really good place to start, because, you know, we all have experiences of friendships sort of blossoming, something can ignite further on down the line, and I think, you know, a friendship is a really good basis, a really good foundation for a healthy, happy relationship.